and all day tomorrow. When I last met my colleague Ajay on the far left, who has steered each one of these 4 B2Bs, this time in a very short record time, we have over 155 sessions. So that's going to be fantastic. We are going to respect the confidentiality of the sellers. We're going to respect the confidentiality of the buyers. But if you think that there is something interesting, we would recommend, for the sake of making sure that the government feels motivated to support this further, that there is a non-binding, non-financial MOU. And we would also judge the success, as we've done in many other forums in other parts of the world, where we want to track and record the fact that this was meaningful for both the buyer and the seller, and then we can take it forward. With these, I will ask the dignitaries to inaugurate this by lighting the lamp, and then for the 2 chief guests to say a few words, please.
First of all, let me just say, it's such a pleasure and such a joy to be a part of GAFEX 2024, the 5th edition which we're doing in the state. And I think really a lot of credit has to go to the Department of ITBT, and especially the Minister Priyank Khargeji, who though he's not present today, but I think has guided this entire event and has given a lot of support. So a great vote of thanks to Priyank Khargeji in his absence. I think if you look at how serious this event has been taken, there are very few forums which I have been a part of where both the CM and the Deputy CM have taken time off and been present together on the same stage to inaugurate a program. So we can see how seriously this is being taken and what this means to the state government. The CM and DCM, despite their busy schedules, have been present on the same forum. So this is how much the state government is committed towards development of the gaming, animation, visual effects, extended reality, comics, this segment. So I don't want to take much time, but very briefly, I think I heard the term speed dating thrown around over here somewhere. So if I've got to give a story, a small anecdote, maybe it's appropriate, maybe it's not appropriate, but going along the speed dating lines, in India, I think one of the best places to meet people is in a wedding. So in a wedding, you'll typically see that the front row is occupied by what we call uncles and aunties. So all the older people of our families stand in the front row and they're sitting over there. And typically whenever any parent walks by, so the first question the uncle or auntie asks is, "Nim magal madve aita?" So if you have a daughter, is your daughter married? So the answer will be, yeah, we are looking for a groom. We're not finding someone suitable. Our daughter is well educated. She's tall, good looking. We're looking for someone who's exactly like that. Okay, so uncle says we look for somebody. 5 minutes later, another couple passes by. Uncle and auntie say, "Magag madve aita," which means, is your son married? So our uncle and auntie get the same response. Yes, yes, our son is very brilliant. He's the smartest guy around. He's educated abroad. He's come back now and he's spending 2-3 years with us. So we're looking for a suitable groom for him, a good suitable bride for him, but we've not been able to find her. So I think in this B2B, you may call it speed dating, I may call it a marriage. I think we're trying to put together an environment where a groom can find a bride and a bride can find a groom. And I think the businesses or whatever the VR segment over here, I think investors are looking for investable entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs are also looking for investors who believe in them, who back them, and who stand by them. And really, I would really hats off to the government for taking this kind of an initiative and putting together a forum where typically investors wouldn't even be able to get the phone numbers of these entrepreneurs, or entrepreneurs wouldn't be able to get an interview of these investors. So putting a forum together where they get 15 minutes to pitch their idea is a really brilliant idea. And I think with respect to confidentiality, the one thing I think is there is no investor who really wants to do the hard work themselves. And I don't think there's any investor over here who's sitting and wanting to do all the sweat work. I think all investors have done all the sweat work in the past. They're looking for people who they can invest in. Of course, the idea is essential. Of course, the kernel, the spark is essential. But I think what the investor is looking for are people who are going to drive the idea, push it through. So I think it's as much about investing as in the people as it is investing in the idea. So I think for all of our youth over here who are coming with great ideas, I think don't be shy. Present the kernel of your idea. Present the spark. Present the genie which you have in the bottle. I don't think there's any investor out here who's standing here to steal your idea and go implement it. I think there are thousands of opportunities for them to do it. They've all been there. They've all done that. They are looking for the next person who they can ride on and get the greatest idea out. So thank you for inviting us to this forum, giving us an opportunity to inaugurate this. I think Karnataka as a state has a great skill set. We have a great education system. We have a state government which listens to the entrepreneurs, which wants to back the entrepreneurs, which wants to give them the opportunities to grow. And to all the foreign investors and foreign delegates who come here and have put faith in the Karnataka government, I can rest assure you, you're a part of a progressive, secular, open government which is open to forging new relationships in the state, outside the country, and has got its arms, its mind open in every way. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. All the best. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka Mata.
A very good morning to every one of you, the dignitaries sitting in front of me, and the co-production, or shall I say the market, which is going to be organized, the participants of which are sitting at the back. And it's indeed a pleasure to see how the organizers have put such a great event in such a short time. But remarkable is this kind of sessions where you have real business going on at the same time, which is being displayed in these stalls. But here, actually, the ideas are going to be pitched and they're going to be bought by people. I would just like to also tell you that from the perspective of Government of India, ABGC sector has been really, really important now, and is seen as one of the 12 sunrise sectors in India, which have got a tremendous potential to grow in India, as well as have a tremendous potential for exports for India. And as we stand today, we have less than 1% of the global ABGC market, so the potential is very huge. And recognizing that, we are working in Government of India, and I'm so happy to see that State Government of Karnataka, which has been a torchbearer always for this sector, is again remodeling its policies and also including the incentives. I'd just not like to take much more of your time, but I'll try to give you one snapshot of what Government of India has done, which really would make a difference in this space, is that incentives for the post-production work for films, TV series, which is of the nature of VFX or animation film. So for that, the Government of India has announced an incentives up to $3.6 million, which will be up to 35% of the total spend which is being done in India. And the amount of money or the percentage is not the highlight. The highlight is the is the ease of doing business, which has been implemented along with this in this policy, is that we will be requiring only minimum number of documents. We're not going to indulge into the details of how the production has come about. So it will be only the contract and the foreign inward remittance invoice, which will have to be submitted to the government along with your credentials, and that's it. And as per the calculations, you will be given the incentives. So this will come a long way, but then yes, of course, the ideas have to match that, the entrepreneur and the investor, they have to sort of get together and find their right marriage, as was being said earlier. And I wish the organizers of GAFEX a lot of, I wish them best of luck, and congratulations already for, conceptualizing such a thing. And I wish best of luck to all the people who will be participating in this. And I hope that by the end of 3 days, if there are 150 participants, you will have 150 projects in hand. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks, ma'am, sir, for taking time out for the B2B as well. And Biren, thanks for the intro. I would also like to thank all the buyers who have flown in at very short notice with personal requests and for the potential that they see with the sellers and the ideas that India can generate. May I call on stage our buyers, please, for a small photo op. Can I have Ken Anderson, my dear friend from Wild Child Animation from Edinburgh, Scotland? Can I call Toby Jones from Jetpack? Farnaz, the Pitch Dogs. Can I have Sanji from Pure Imagination Studios and Joshua from Pure Imagination Studios as well? Can I have the team from Micros? Thankfully homegrown, but we have a big team that is here for the buyer and seller. Rusty is on stage, but can I have Somnath or Leon over here if you are around? And may I call Dipesh from Windsor, Nidhi from Lumikai, Vamil from Nazara, and Nitesh from MPL. Okay. We had a small overlap, and hence maybe some of them. May I please request the dignitaries to come on the stage for a small photo, please? Ma'am, sir. Darshan, sir, please, please. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Well, so we kickstart the B2B for the next 3 days. Thank you so much, everyone. We would like to follow this up with a lovely session by Farnaz from the Pitch Dogs and the creator of Shimmer and Shine, the hit show. It's called The Journey of Show Creating. May I have a round of applause for Farnaz, please?